Hi everyone, this is Vicky from Romance Between the Sheets, and as usual I have my little posse here. I have Lynette from Queensland, Australia, and Christine from Oklahoma. Today we are talking about the hard truth about sunshine. So I have my tissue just in case I cry, because this book was just, oh my God. I can't even think of how to talk about this book. It was just... I think I could go so far to say it was the best book I've ever read. It was just, it was a wonderful story about four people, one of whom didn't want to be there. There are four members, they're in a support group, and they each have their own issues and problems and everything that they have to deal with. And, they decide to embark on a road trip to fulfill, unfortunately, a dying kid's wishes. And they slowly become friends. And the asshole at the beginning, Christopher, he becomes a character.
Falls in love?
Sorry?
He falls in love?
He falls in love. He realizes that he's not the only person in the world with problems.
Yeah.
And he really grows up, and he becomes a really, really nice guy, and you root for him. You want him to get, want him to get his happy ever after. Even though at the beginning you don't, you just want to slap him across the face because, what the heck.
Yeah.
I was I felt like he had his defenses up for a reason.
Yeah, and I totally agree why, because...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was,
oh, my God. I mean, that was so...
abandoned by his family.
Yeah. I can't even imagine.
No.
I cannot even imagine.
Yeah. No.
In my,
I do. I agree with you, Christine. I understand it. Are you okay?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm still holding it together, barely. I get a little passionate because I loved Christopher. I thought he was written so well.
Yeah.
I thought they were all actually written really well.
Yeah.
And I don't think 5 hearts is enough.
I agree. It was a really it made you reflect on your own life, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One of my favorite, and a good book when you start highlighting like a crazy woman at like chapter 2. Yes. And you sit there and go, oh, I love that. And then you go to the next chapter and go, oh my God, yes. And you just keep highlighting paragraphs and quotes and thoughts from individual characters, and you just know, like I just knew, and as I said, I messaged Christine when I was reading it and going, I swear to God, if they kill off Gillian, I'm going to have a real big hissy fit. And so anyway, but that was I immediately loved Gillian. Yeah, spoiler alert. I immediately loved Gillian.
Yeah.
But we know Connor's the dying kid, so we know that we're on a bucket list trip. So you do kind of know that, unfortunately, he's terminal, and friends are going with him. So, but I just love the quote from Christopher where he says, "Gillian, you were my bucket list, and I didn't even know it." I'm like,
right. And I can't say about the ending.
I will admit I cried a lot in this book. It was just, yes, it's sad, but there were so many beautiful things in this story as well. Too.
Yes, it's sad, but then and that's the thing that really, I think it got you through the book, whereas Sawyer, you'd be going through a really tough time, and then, Christopher would do one of his funny, comments about having, 1.5 legs, and you think he has got humour,
right.
And then she'd throw in that humorous bit, and it kind of brought you off of the ledge of wanting to jump off the side of a cliff somewhere. Yeah. And it gave you hope again. And and then, so I've chosen, I love the bucket list comment from Christopher, but the other comment, and again, this is from Christopher as well, because I think he was the one that we followed his journey.
Yeah.
And obviously, like you said, it's he tells the story.
Yeah.
But I love how they go, I choose to live, I choose to love, I choose to forge my path. life is my choice. And I just love that.
I highlighted that one too.
Yeah, I just think that basically embodied the whole of this story. Yeah. And it's not, you might sit there and go, yes, it's going to be sad, but my God, when you finish it, I think you're hopeful, you're reflective, you want to go out and live your own life to the fullest. It actually makes you feel positive at the end. I think, yes, you're sad, but it's also a very positive story. And that's what I got from it, I think.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And that's exactly what I got from it.
Yeah. And I just think, oh my God, you just can't say enough about this book. I just want to go out and say everyone needs to read this.
I agree.
Yes.
I think everyone really does need to read it. I know there are some people out there that couldn't finish this book, like, diehard fans of Sawyer that couldn't finish this book. And, I mean, if any of them see this, I would just say keep going, because I didn't want to... Not that I didn't want to read this book. How can I say this? It was just so different from anything I've ever sort of heard from her before. So, I read the synopsis and I kind of went, I really don't know about this. And I ummed and ahed about it for days. And then when it was time to read it, it was the same thing. I actually thought, I kind of wish I didn't get this book because I really don't think I'm going to like it, which is not a good thing to go into with a book. Generally, if you have those negative thoughts, the book's not going to win you over. This book more than won me over. Seriously, I am so glad I signed up for it, and I'm so glad that I didn't back away from it. It was just, I can't think of a better book I've ever read. It was just brilliant.
Yeah.
Well, I've just read that one other series by Sawyer,
the
right?
Sugar Daddy, Sugar Bowl.
Yes. Yeah. And I just think that if anyone's not reading her, they should be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because even that one, the characters were so drawn out, and same with this book.
Yeah.
They were beautifully written. It conveyed so much emotion. I really do think that everybody should be reading her.
And I think the biggest thing was all four of them had, I suppose, life choices, that they were making through this journey. And the biggest thing I think that Sawyer did was, in particular with Barb, is she respected Barb and her journey and what she went through and what she was going forward, what she, wanted to do.
Yeah.
I was really surprised how much she gave her respect and gave her peace.
Yeah.
Right.
I really. Barb was one character I really liked. Barb, she was spunky.
I did,
and she was integral to this. You needed a Barb in this story.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right.
You needed, because you had Christopher angry at the world. You had Connor, the dying kid, which is what he's called. You had Gillian that was sunshine, but again, she had. Although her issues weren't overly big, she still had them.
Yeah,
right.
But it's all about perception, I think that's what Christopher had to learn was that, maybe her problems aren't as big as mine, but they're still important.
Yeah, that's right.
Just because she has lost half a leg.
I love Connor's mum and dad. Oh, they were.
I did too.
I actually could have maybe seen a bit more of them. They seemed, what little you saw
so
of
cool.
them.
Yeah.
I'm actually I feel like I'm going to tear up in a minute because I'm thinking of the end. So,
they made me cry.
Yes.
Yeah, just what they did for everybody, for all four, and only one of them was their kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. His mum and dad were like the coolest.
Yeah.
They were good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I loved how they were also respected Christopher and Gillian at the end as well.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Christopher could get a feeling of what a good family is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I can't talk about it anymore.
Yeah, so, I mean, it is sad. Like, Christine and I are trying to keep together. Lynette's obviously a robot.
I've got tears in my eyes because Christine's starting to cry, so we have to stop talking about this.
No, so now we'll talk about it. Like, I'm going to talk about my favourite scene, and it's my favourite scene because the beginning was a bit hard, and you hear little bits and pieces and all that sort of stuff. And I like this scene so much because I suddenly realised that I was smiling, and I'm not just talking like a little smile, that I was grinning, and I felt happy. And that's the egging scene where they're going to go egging houses. That's just another one of those scenes where it came in at the right time. It's lighthearted. And, I just found myself just smiling ear to ear, and I can't remember the last, I've laughed at a book, but this was it just snuck up on you, and I just went, holy crap, I'm really happy right now. So, it's not just sad. There are happy, funny scenes as well. But, that was definitely my favourite. And that was just another one where, Christopher meets someone who's kind of like him. And I think this guy, how can I say it? I think he gave Christopher things to think about. It's a random stranger. But I think even though they were only in the book for a few minutes, I think they also played a pretty important role in the book. I think that's the thing. I think everybody in this book had a good, important role. I don't think there was anybody who's really secondary where you sort of thought they shouldn't have been in there. I don't think anybody that was in the book didn't deserve to be in the book.
And you've also got to read the Envic. We all read that. It explained how Sawyer came to this story.
What's it? I look like I've frozen. No, I'm back. I don't think it's the acknowledgement. It's the but at the book there's after the end you need to read why Sawyer wrote this book, and it's heartbreaking and touching, and I kind of hope that the person who inspired this book, I hope they read it. I'd actually be interested to see if they ever find out that this book was written kind of about them, inspired by them, and I'd like to know what their reaction is, to be honest. That'd be really good, but I don't know if we ever will.
No.
But I mean, in short, we all loved it. We all loved it. This is going to be a book. I'm definitely going to buy this in a paperback form, and I'm going to get Sawyer to sign it, because this is a keeper. And definitely, if you're watching this and you haven't read that book, read it. You won't regret it. I really don't think anybody would regret reading this book.
No.
But have tissues, because you need.
I know, exactly.
And be prepared. It tackles some tough topics.
So Sawyer's brought us another five-part review for our book club, because we reviewed the Sugar Bowl series, and now she's going to think we're stalking her soon.
I definitely am. I think out of Sawyer's there's only one series I haven't read. I think I need to look through her book list, but I think at the moment I'm only down to one more series left, and then I've read everything she's written. So
all right, well, I think that's it.
So I think Christine's running the next book blog with Revenge in June. We're taking a break for May, because Christine and I are going to be in where are we going? Atlanta for RT in May. So
it's only 2 weeks away, so
I know. I've got to get my suitcase out and start packing. So
I know.
May will be off the air, but you'll see us again in June for Revenge by
Lexi Black.
Thank you. I had a brain fart then. So we're looking forward to that. I think it's the series finale, so we're really looking forward to that. So until then, we will speak to you, or we will see you. You will see us, whatever. And get the book, The Hard Truth About Sunshine from Sawyer Bennett. Get it. Buy it now.
Amazing.
Definitely.
All right. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.